Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, hello, my name is Danielle. Thank you for being here. If you are not new here, what's up, fam? How you doing? I'm in the studio right now. I have my tea because it is cold in the garage. I have my heater next to me working overtime, just trying to keep me warm. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but someone has like a swing or something in their backyard, and it is making some noise right now, which is slightly distracting, but I'm hoping that you don't hear it too much. You know, I want to go back to square one and just kind of visualize my space more. I don't feel like I spent enough time doing that and seeing everything in here. It's a little overwhelming because I feel like I didn't plan good. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take us back to day 0, kind of have a clean blank slate, and we're going to plan this out together. So let's do that. We are going to start off on this wall. If you were looking inside of my garage, this would be on the right side. Also, side note, I took this photo on my phone, but it was in vertical. I don't know why I didn't do landscape, but here we are. Anyways, so first things first, my kiln is placed right in front of the breaker box. That is hardwired into the wall, so she is not moving anywhere. I have a Scut 1227. She is a big girl. Next to her, I currently have a metal shelf. The rack is holding my kiln shelves and furniture at the bottom, but I really wanted to just strictly hold pieces that need to go into the kiln. In the future, I may get a shelf like this or this to hold my shelves and kiln posts, but for now, it is what it is. Honestly, it would be nice to eventually have 2 of these shelves. That way I can separate the pieces that are ready to be bisqued and pieces that are already glazed. The studio I was in previously did this, and I liked that system. Next to that is my wedging table. You may have seen this in the background of some of my social posts, but yeah, I like this table right here. I actually still need to put canvas on the top of it, but it's okay for now. Above that, it would be nice to have a shelf. I could either put some containers up there for a more organizational purpose, or I could get some art and some other knickknacks to add a little more personality. Either way, I know for sure I want a projector so I can binge watch my shows. I'm just planning out where the bigger items are gonna go. The smaller, more decorative things, that'll come eventually. Okay, switching to this view, we can now focus on the back wall. Honestly, I want to create a chill area where my friends and I can sit and relax. So I knew from the beginning that I wanted some type of cozy seating in here. My initial thoughts was getting some type of faux leather couch, kind of something like this. That way it's easy to clean. I don't know if that's too trendy though. But then I was thinking maybe it would be nice to have something with legs. That way I can sweep or mop under it. I honestly would love some more closed storage. That's why I love my IKEA Ivar cabinet. You saw me put wheels on that in the last video, but I was thinking of adding another one on the other side. I mean, who doesn't love storage and symmetry? I guess it doesn't need to be the exact same thing, but definitely something with more storage. Also, in the last video, we put up a curtain to cover our water heater. It's funny. Now that I look at the height and color, it's low-key giving hospital divider, so we may need to change that in the future. Oh, I have that table that the guy gave me for free. I'm going to use that for a coffee table and additional workspace whenever I'm sitting at the couch. Now, for the walls. I've been obsessed with a corkboard wall for a minute. This is my inspo. Like, how dope would it be to have 1 or 2 large corkboards where I can put up all my sketches? So yeah, definitely need to make this happen. Lastly, my work table where I'll be doing a lot of my glazing, that will just be floating in the middle where it currently is. Also, here's a quick update on this table. I'm pretty sure I jacked this thing all the way up. Using that citrus strip, 10 out of 10, don't recommend. I'm gonna try sanding it down and hopefully that evens out the wood and the metal. Please pray for me that I can save this thing. Last but not least is the wall on the left side. Again, I took this photo vertical on my phone, but we're just gonna go with it. Now, I have another table that looks like my wedging table, but it's for slip casting. They are actually supposed to go together and make one big square, but it didn't make sense to have it like that in this space, so we're keeping them separate for now. My wheel is going to be placed in front of the table. I currently don't have a cutout of my exact wheel, but this one is close enough. Above the table, I was thinking about adding a shelving unit. I love this idea because you can customize the heights of the shelves. This is where I was thinking about putting my glazes and, all of my pottery tools. Right now, everything is kind of everywhere, so it would be nice to have those organized and in one place. Right now I have a baking rack and I use it to store a lot of my pieces that I just threw. Ideally, it would be kind of nice to have two because your girl is going to be putting in that work and I need the extra storage. Now to the left of my baking racks, this is probably the corner I'm most excited about. Whenever I sit at my work table, this will be the main backdrop. My vision, I think it would be dope to make it seem like I'm in a hair salon. Here's been some images I've been looking at. The name of my business is Stronger's Pottery. Hair is literally at the root of pretty much everything I do. And growing up, going to salons or getting my hair done by my friends, it's always such a vibe and a welcoming space, and that's the feel I'm trying to go for. So I want some type of vanity with a mirror. Also, I just got this image off the internet. We are just envisioning right now, people, so this will not be the exact piece I get, but above the vanity and mirror, I would love to have a shelf to display some of my Bantu Baddies. But yeah, can you see the vision? Also, if I'm having a salon in my shop, I need a salon chair, right? I feel like this could replace my drafting chair that I currently have. I mean, it's comfortable, it's cute, so it's a win in my book. Like I mentioned before, my work table will be floating in the middle, but I think this looks good. It's kind of nice to take a step back and kind of draw and map things out, especially if you're moving into a new space. I feel like if you don't have like a set plan going into things, once you have everything in your space, it's a little overwhelming trying to get everything settled without having that blueprint to kind of like go off of. I definitely can be all over the place if I don't have a set plan. So even just writing something out or using an app like Milanote and just kind of planning everything out that way, it definitely helps get my jumble of a mess in my head into a more concrete plan. So glad we did that. Switching gears, in last week's vlog, I mentioned that I wanted to get some copper glazes and I did order some. So I want to show you guys those. But first, let's switch to this camera. Okay, I do not like these scissors. I feel like these scissors should get a little bit wider. Okay, let's get this off. I am so excited, y'all. Okay, here we go. As I mentioned in the last video, I told you guys that I'm on the hunt for a copper, and I went ahead and ordered these from the ceramic shop. The first one that I got is from Spectrum Glazes, and although it is labeled dark red, can you see that? Ugh. There we go. Although it's labeled dark red, there was a nice little hint of orange in it. So I was really excited about this one. It's a cone 5 glaze, which I think I also mentioned before that I was gonna trying to fire at cone 5 because cone 6 hasn't really been working for some of my glazes, especially like my satin matte glazes. So We're gonna try cone 5. I'm so excited. Okay, and the next one we have is from Coyote. This one is called Red Orange. And if you can see the image, isn't that such a nice color, y'all? This is such a nice color. I'm very excited for this red orange. This is kind of close to that, I think it was that burnt sienna, dark sienna, but this doesn't have any black speckles in it. So very, very excited for this one. This one is definitely orange. Like, it's not red orange. It's giving Carrot Top for sure. This one is from Mako. It is an orange gloss. Not quite sure this is gonna give me that coppery feel that I want. This is more so giving me Zoe from the Proud Family, which I love. But I don't know, I wanted to test it and just kind of still see maybe what it could look like on a Bantu Baddie, you know? We got some gingers out there, so I thought this was a good one to try and get. But this one is definitely the most orange out of the group. I was hoping to actually fire my kiln this weekend, but since we're getting kind of some bad weather, I'm gonna wait probably until like mid next week, which is great because I'll be able to test all these colors, and hopefully in the next video, we'll be able to see some of these colors after they've been glazed. If not, we'll get to these eventually. Just know that testing will be going down. Currently, I have my glazes in this bin here. I definitely want to get some shelves up so that way I can start displaying some of these glazes. I think I actually know where I want to put these shelves up, so I'm hoping to do that tomorrow. I'm thinking it's gonna go in the corner over there. So if I end up doing that, you'll see that probably later in this video, but I'm so excited. My glaze collection is growing, and it's not just like black and brown. We're really growing out here, guys. We're trying out some colors, and it's gonna be real cutesy.
Sunlight that always stays, dinner by the waterway. It's that sweet life. Raise your cross. Made some dude crack a smile. He asked if I could stay a while. I'm living that high life. Time to catch a flight, but you can make me go. Unlocking all the memories of my new home. Ventilated echoes playing to and fro, back and forth, yeah. Caught some kids dancing in the alleyway. Crazy how the melodies began to play, yeah. Tell me how you feel it when you hear the lyric, yeah. My heart's in Stockholm. Now I never wanna go home. I left my heart in Stockholm.
Building my home studio is scary. Sharing the process and the failures feels overwhelming, but I'm learning to take it one step at a time. Thank you for being here and walking this journey with me. Until next time, y'all stay strong.
Yeah, we can do a lot better. We can be facing fears. We know what's up, and we know how to get there.